guy's uploader is Peter Mathis, and I'll leave a link to Peter's channel in the description. He's supplied all of the RAF video and kindly agreed to let me use his video and snips of the video for this video. So I'll leave a link to his channel in the description as well. So you can't take pictures of a military base apparently. Apparently you can. Because if you go on YouTube and put in RAF Eurofighter Typhoon or RAF pick a location in the UK, there's a ton of videos, all by not only mainstream media outlets, even in-cockpit views are available of inside the Eurofighter Typhoon. Video footage from amateur photographers, amateur videographers, and it's all out there. You can look up any image on Google or whatever search engine you choose to use and look up RAF and then pick a base, and it will come up with every picture around, inside, outside that base. Plus there's Google Earth, which shows you aerial photography of that base, just much like it did the Maidstone Barracks that myself and Spitshine decided to visit to take pictures of a crappy old tank, not £100 million aircraft. Anyway, so this is the front page of the Current Bun, also known as The Sun, a tabloid UK paper, Monday the 11th of June 2018. Flight bunch of RAF idiots. But apparently you can't take pictures of a military base. Apparently. Didn't know that was illegal. £100 million jets protected by a 5-foot picket fence. Wooden picket fence at that. Britain's new £100 million warplanes are protected by a flimsy 5-foot picket fence in the astonishing security lapse. The 4 RAF F-35 Lightning jets at RAF Marnham in Norfolk are sitting duck for terrorists. Now, I don't know, but I get the feeling that terrorists might sort of try to attack unarmed civilians in a public place rather than attack an RAF military base which is guarded by armed fucking people who are trained to kill. So I very much doubt it's a terrorist threat, but you know how it works, you know.
What? No, you can't take pictures of a military base.
A plane spotter, no less, a plane spotter, who tipped off the Sun said, "It's security nightmare. I saw no guards. Anyone could get on that runway." So, we won't stick with this too much. It's a very short. I'll just try and show you the pictures, because obviously you can't take pictures of a military base, right?
What? No, you can't take pictures of a military base.
So the main picture is this one, which is the F-35 there, which is pictured in the background in this picture here, and it's protected by this little wooden fence. And it says Ministry of Defence. This is typical tabloid journalism. And the RAF spokesman said, "As a matter of policy, neither the RAF nor the MOD discusses security measures at our units. However, we can confirm that measures in place are robust, multi-layered, and are not solely dependent on perimeter fencing," said apparently this fuckknuckle here. So, apparently you can't take pictures of a military base, or at least not one if it's in Maidstone. Other than that, you're fine. You know, RAF this, RAF that, take pictures, much pictures as you want. But apparently apart from that, you cannot take pictures of a military base. And a quick update on the Barracks audit.
What? No, you can't take pictures of a military base.
Some people were commenting about the fact that Current Climate has received a payout from West Yorkshire Police for his false arrest and false imprisonment for taking photographs in a public place, albeit of a police station. So there was an element of butthurt going on there, and a large dose of Anusol has been delivered to West Yorkshire Police, courtesy of the butt charity Butthurt. So that's them taken care of. Now, the reason that Current Climate has received a payout and compensation from the police is because the police admitted liability for what they did to him. Kent Police, however, seem to think that assaulting, battering, falsely imprisoning, handcuffing two perfectly law-abiding citizens for 2.5 hours at God knows what expense. Now they want to charge. They want to take us to court to say that they did nothing wrong. They are completely denying any liability for what they did at the Barracks audit, any liability whatsoever. So we are now waiting on. Because of that, we now have to go to court to take them to court, and they're willing to spend even more taxpayers' money. Let alone 2.5 hours for 6 police officers for 2 blokes taking pictures in a public place. They didn't waste enough taxpayers' money. Now they're going to potentially waste in excess of £20,000 of taxpayers' money to take us to court to try and defend the fact that they investigated themselves and found they did nothing wrong. We are currently waiting on all the police reports, all the body camera footage, radio calls, telephone calls, and all that is being handled by our solicitors. So thanks to Spitshine69 for helping me out on coming along with that audit and letting me stay at his house for the weekend that we were up there filming. And if you haven't seen them, there's some other videos that we've done on that weekend. BAE Systems we did that weekend. We had the Port Authority of London, we did that weekend. That's on my channel, that's on his channel. We did Metropolitan Police Training Base, you'll see that on my channel and his channel. And Police Call the Police Part 2 with 2 decent coppers. That's an interesting one because it's the most viewed video on my channel, and you know, there's nothing but good things said about the police on that video. So we're not trying to, you know, show the police in a bad light. You know, if we get a bad interaction, I'm going to upload it. If I get a good interaction, I'll upload it. It's no skin off my beak at the end of the day. So that's that. So that's where it stands. Yes, apparently Kent Police, having not wasted enough taxpayers' money, fucking doodling around like a bunch of idiots. And it wasn't about the photography, it wasn't about filming the base, it wasn't about any of that. It was about the fact that we refused to give our identification. That's all it was. It was a massive dose of butthurt. That's all it was. And, you know, and that's what it came down to. It was purely because we didn't want to give our names and addresses and date of birth and all the rest of it, that they held us under section whatever it was of the Terrorism Act, you know. And searched us, found nothing, you know, then arrested us for nothing, with no evidence, no reasonable suspicion of anything, and then let us go and illegally searched my car. So it is what it is, but you know, we'll fight them all the way on this. And the way it works here is on a no-win, no-fee basis. We do open ourselves up for liability. So if we go to court and a jury or the magistrates or judges find in the police's favour, then we are liable for the police's prosecution costs, which could amount to excess of £20,000 each. So that's myself and Spitshine. Not particularly fussed about that because I haven't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, so I've got nothing to lose, you know, and I've got to prove a point, and I'm going to prove that point, you know. I've got, you know, lists of stuff that I could put down for, you know, our defence. You just it's just irrelevant. It's irrelevant. If the police really want to go down the route of trying to prosecute us for this, or trying to defend their illegal actions against us that day, then, you know, good luck. Good luck. And this is, by the way, Kent Police. And if you haven't seen this video, it's on my channel. It says 40 is the heading for that that video. It's a short video. It was shot in my car. Yes, Kent Police have got 40 unsolved murders on their books. But they saw fit to send out 4 police officers, a police sergeant and a police inspector for 2 guys not breaking the law. So again, if you see this video and you're a Kent taxpayer, please feel free to be enraged and maybe, you know, phone your police department in a respectful way and complain why aren't they spending that much time and resources and all the legal resources to take us to court after finding themselves not guilty of any any sort of problem. They didn't do anything wrong by falsely arresting us, falsely imprisoning us, handcuffing us, falsely searching us personally and my motor vehicle, spending 2.5 hours of taxpayers' money when they got 40 unsolved murders on their books. So anyway, just a quick update. So we'll see how it goes, but it's going to be fairly slow because we filled in all our forms and all our solicitors' paperwork was all done last December, so we've been about a year now. Our solicitor has since written to them saying, look, do you want to come to an out-of-court settlement on this? And Kent Police has flatly refused to come out with an out-of-court settlement. So the only way we can do it is go to court, take them to court. And that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to give it up. Another point on this quickly is, on my channel, I can go through it. I think you guys can go through it as well. You'll see every one of my videos pretty much has a 90% plus like to dislike ratio. Yeah, so, and the only video on my channel that has a 50-50 like to dislike ratio is the Barracks audit. And I'll tell you why. Because within 24 hours of posting that video, my subscribers went up from 750 to over 1,500 subscribers in 24 hours. So I added 750 subscribers in less than 24 hours. But I got 800 dislikes on that video and 800 odd likes on that video. All right? So one thing I'll point out straight away, there's 800 people employed on that military base. So that's probably where the 800 dislikes came from. So if you've got the time, skip over to that video. And if you haven't got time to watch it, because it's about 45 minutes long, just hit the like button and see if we can get that back up to where it should be. And I know for a fact a load of those army people were. You can't comment on that video. I've disabled the comments because the word Mong came up too much. Who uses the word Mong? You know, call me a cunt or a fucker or a twat or whatever you like. I ain't got a problem with that. Who uses the word Mong? The amount of times that word came up just goes to prove that everyone on that military base disliked that video. Okay, so that's that. Anyway, so that's where we stand on the Barracks audit update. That's how it stands with photographing military bases in the UK. It's not illegal and it's irrelevant. So we'll be seeing Kent Police in court. Thanks for your support, much appreciated. And if you're not subscribed, go and subscribe to Spitsign69. I'll leave a link to his channel in the video. Go and subscribe to Current Climate. I'll leave a link to his videos in the description. And once again, thanks to Marston Productions for allowing me to use the RAF military base that he filmed himself and didn't have any problems with whatsoever. Okay, So I think in future I might just go and film RAF bases because they seem quite respectful. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. I'll speak to you all soon. Ta-da.
What? No, you can't take pictures of a military base.